everybody, it's Uncle Scott. Welcome back to the QwerkyReax channel. First things first, I chopped all my videos. So if you don't want to hear my setup here at the beginning, use that scroll bar, slide right into the music, and to our special guest coming later in this video. My intro today, I'm taking some time just because I really wanted to say out loud. I don't know how many of you see my posts or my shorts that I put on this channel, or I also try to reciprocate those shorts on TikTok when I can. Which by the way is QwerkyReax at TikTok, I believe, or at QwerkyReax. I don't know. You can find me. I think it's linked on the channel too if you really want to. Anyway, I just really wanted to say thank you. I said thank you in the video and told people they could stop donating. When I made the video last week, I had no idea that you guys would pop off the way you did, and I can't say enough like how much happiness you gave me. And I know it sounds weird to say that in the sense of like money shouldn't make you happy, but the stress you relieved and the kindness with which you did it, and all the people being like, I watch your videos and I like and I comment, but like I don't really like donate, which obviously I understand, but you're like, but I feel like this is a way I can pay you back for all those videos, is so sweet. And some of you are just like, bro, I know what it's like to be hurting, and here's like, enough money to cover. You guys have given me enough money to cover the tickets. You've given me enough money to cover gas and tolls to get there, which is insane. Maybe even parking, probably gas, tolls, round trip, and the tickets. And then, so I may have to pay for parking and like a drink. I can't thank you. And I really can't thank you enough. And and what you're about to learn, or what you figured from the thumbnail or many things, is that I'm taking Cristal with me, and she is beyond excited. I'll let her tell you why, especially why she's excited, because it's in Chinchilla, but there's another reason. When I bought the tickets, I knew I wanted to get 2 tickets. I knew I wanted to bring Cristal if she was going to be available, because I knew she'd love it and everything else. I didn't know that I would get this much joy out of it before even going to the concert. And that's because of you guys. I really, really appreciate it. Like, I can't express that enough. And I hope that translates through the camera. It meant a lot. The people who gave $5 mean as much as the people who gave like $60. It meant a lot. It really, really did. And I know that, like, rising tides raise all ships. So I appreciate that everyone kind of like chipped in and did it. I didn't expect it. I truly didn't expect it. So it really took me by surprise. And if you were hoping that by doing it, it would brighten my day, my mood, my spirits, and really make me feel like it's not all bad out there, mission accomplished. Really meant a lot. Means a lot. And because of that, and because of how generous you guys are, I'm going to turn it into as much of an event as I can. I'm absolutely going to have, like, Cristal and I are going to have so much fun with it. We're going to record stuff before we go, when we go. I'm going to try to introduce her to more music before then of Chinchilla, so that she knows even more going in there, and we'll hear songs. I'm sure we're both desperate to hear 1 Out of 5 and Fingers. Who knows what Chinchilla is going to do, but we are beyond stoked. And I told Cristal that you guys all donated the money. She's beyond stoked. But I just wanted to say before we get to her that this meant a lot, and you guys rock. And I wish I could say I would pay you back somehow. I don't know how to. I hope these videos can suffice, at least in the short term, to, brighten your day, stuff like that. I really mean it when I say that at the end, to live for today, and, don't wait for life to be easy to be happy, because I believe that. And that's why I got the tickets, because I didn't want to wait. I wanted to be happy. and you guys made it so that that wasn't a stressful thing for me. And so I really appreciate it. I'm going to stop now because I could just keep saying this over and over again. And it's going to say the same thing. Thank you guys for real so much. Okay, guys. So as promised, now we've got to get Cristal even more ready to see Chinchilla. And we're going to do that by showing her music from Chinchilla that she hasn't seen yet, because she basically puts all that stuff on the back burner because she knows I'm probably going to show it to her. But she also is going to talk about why this is going to be such a cool experience for her. But first, let's welcome her back to the channel. Cristal, welcome back.
Hi. How's everyone doing?
Right? Everyone's doing great because they're letting us go to Chinchilla, baby.
I'm so excited about that. Oh my God.
So for context, everybody, I messaged Cristal right away. Like when I bought the tickets, I was like, I'm buying 2 tickets because A, I don't want to go alone, but B, this could be really awesome. I know Cristal loves Chinchilla too, and if she's available, she'll come with me and we'll have like a blast. You know, that's awesome. So I text her and I'm like, yo, what are you doing on this night? And she's like, something with you, apparently. What are we doing? And I'm like, we're gonna go see Chinchilla live. And first she has this like mega reaction, like, oh my god, that's so awesome, Chinchilla's coming to the US, we're gonna see her live. Like she's totally in the thing. But then the reason I told that part of the story is because then she drops this bomb on me. Cristal, what's the bomb?
I've never been to a concert before. So, I've never been to one. I'm sorry, y'all.
She's performed in concerts before. Okay, we've been at Radio City together. We've been at Carnegie Hall together. We've been in Lincoln Center together. Okay, this woman has performed concerts in singing concerts. Okay, she's going to rehearsal tonight for performance all next week.
Yeah.
Okay, at Radio City. This is what I'm talking about. And she's like, yeah, bro, I've never been to a live concert before. I'm like, your first one's gonna be Chinchilla.
I'm so excited because like he's so right about like me not choosing to listen to anything that's either Ren or Chinchilla. Any artist that he chooses to like show me, I try to avoid for the specific reason of that he might want to show me a different song.
Fresh Reax.
And
Fresh Reax.
Yeah, so like ever since I listened to 1 to 5, 1 out of 5, girl, don't get me in a bad mood because best believe that's gonna be blasting on my speaker. I'm gonna be in my bathroom just rocking back and forth. Say yeah, say yeah, say yeah.
I'm telling you, if she performs that at this concert, I might cry. Like
I'm not gonna be okay.
Like I might have a full breakdown right there in the room. Because it's just forget the fact that I relate to the like, you know, relationship dynamic of the song. Right. I'm talking to hear her and all that talent. I want to cry now about it. Are you kidding me?
Oh my
God.
And
we're going to hear it live.
I'm so excited. I honestly, like, one of the first things I thought of, I'm like, ooh, what's that outfit she finna wear? Because that I need to see. I'm so excited to see what she comes up with.
Bro. And I don't know, because it's her, and I'm not putting this on her, not that she would see this video, but you know what I mean. Like a lot of times, and I'm saying this because Cristal has never been to a live concert before, a lot of times the performer, depending on the venue, will change outfits. Like
that's true.
Like it's almost like costuming. They'll change into a different thing. And I could see someone like Chinchilla really getting with that. But then again, this might not be that type of venue because like the tickets that I got, they're they're general admission tickets.
Okay.
Because I don't think it's a sit down kind of concert. I think it's like you get there and it's kind of more like a very large bar space concert kind of thing where like you're there's a featured stage and then there's like you bought a ticket to get into the room to hear it, if that makes sense.
Okay.
Which is an incredible way to see a concert. They could also have seats. They're just not assigned seats. You couldn't buy like tickets to a seat because that's what I would have bought if I could have. but
Right.
that didn't exist.
So more often than not, it's probably like standing room.
I probably it,
Yeah.
or there's seats, but it's like first come first serve, and the seats aren't like in rows; they're like next to tables or high tops or something like that. Does that make sense?
Yes. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. I'm excited. I've like, because like obviously the image I have in my head is like big ass crowd of people and they're screaming
Yeah.
because there's like their favorite artist or the featured artist is there. And I like, I'm almost just like, I don't know what to expect in this moment. And I'm just excited to be a part of something like that. Like,
Oh, it's
that
going to
to
be
me
awesome.
is going to be so fucking fun. And again, I know I told you this over text, but again, thank you for even wanting me to do something like
Oh, it's
this.
going to be awesome, Crystal.
Um,
We're going to have so much
but
fun.
yeah, um, but yeah, it's gonna be super great.
And huge again, I said it in my intro, but I'll say it again. Huge shout out to all of you because like you're basically funding both of us to go.
Yeah.
And
See?
like which is insane to me, and I'm still like reeling from it. And I'm not going to go down that whole road again of what I just explained earlier in my intro. But uh you all rock, and we're obviously super excited, and it's going to be amazing, and I can't like I, Crystal and I are going to be each other's emotional support animals through this whole thing
Yes. I'm not gonna
because
lie, yeah, because I'm a wreck. I'm so sorry. Get anything that's a little tear jerky. If it's a tear jerker for sure, I'm in the corner sobbing. I'm not okay.
yeah.
Like, oh
Do
my
y'all
god,
remember
this is
when
so
she
nice.
reacted to Morissette Anand's version of what is it? Defying Gravity? I told you all the story of when I took her to see Wicked. Like she was not okay.
Oh god. We really should have done the reaction like this is us before Wicked, this is us after Wicked. Oh no. Oh god.
I
It
don't
was
know.
such
Like
a
I
great.
in that moment, I was like, that this is a side of Crystal I haven't seen before. I'm just gonna try to ride this wave and like make sure she's okay. Like I talked to Matt, for those who are new to the channel, Matt's her boyfriend, and I talked to Matt afterwards, and I'm like, I didn't know what to do. Like I didn't know, like, do I hug her? Do I just be like, you good? Like what,
Like,
what
yeah,
like
what's going on?
because this is like, well, how bad was it? And I'm like, dude, my seat, I felt like I was sitting in a back massage chair because the seat was jiggling so much. And when I tried to figure out what it was because her legs were moving so fast with anxiety and like emotion.
Oh,
And he's like, oh yeah, I seen that before. You just gotta ride it, man. You just gotta wait it out.
yeah,
And I was like, okay, that's what I did.
bruh. Oh, it was worse for part two. Oh, girl, it was so much worse.
I still haven't even seen part 2 yet.
Oh, they're putting it on Netflix, which is nice.
I think it's already there. I just haven't seen it.
Dang. Well, I'm not gonna do that to myself. Like,
Yeah.
but like, I, man, I don't know what it is, but me experiencing any sort of media that is meant to be emotional, or even just like something that's meant to put you in this person's shoes,
Right.
that I can't because now my brain, I'm thinking of every nuance possible, how bad this must feel for them and how strong they are, and I'm like, oh my god, I can't
So
believe this shit.
what's
Oh,
Crystal doesn't know this yet. She's gonna find out literally in this moment.
huh.
The song that I'm playing for you today is called "Okay as I Am." So like just the
Okay.
title alone, with what you were just saying,
I'm not okay.
like
Okay,
it's
heard.
she's she's okay as she is.
Mm.
The thing I want you to remember as we watch this music video, Crystal, is we're gonna see her live.
I'm not wearing makeup that day. I'm not. I
I
want to.
wouldn't.
I'm not. I'm
Oh,
not
you
going
lie.
to. Knowing me.
Actually, you lie because I know you. You're gonna get once the concert gets closer. You're gonna be like, oh, I need to chinchilla
I need to
this. Like,
like.
I need to like show up
Oh,
because you know
okay.
chinchilla's gonna show up.
God, I don't know if I should. If I'm gonna be sobbing, That's gonna suck. Like, oh my god. But yeah, I'm excited for this video, dude. Holy fuck. Here we go. I don't even have
All right,
napkins.
let's jump into it because Crystal and I can gab. Like we
Mm-hmm.
haven't seen each other because I can't afford to drive to New York City for choir rehearsals, so I haven't been in the
Mm-hmm.
choir for like the last couple of shows. So, and it's why I can't do the one that she's doing in Radio City next week. Uh, which that I don't think I told you, Crystal. Like the person that we know, the person who's conducting it,
Mm-hmm.
uh, she reached out to me directly because they needed tenors, and she was like, "Oh, like, are you going to be around for it and everything else?" And she was actually very, very sweet when I was like, "I
Oh,
just can't afford it. Like, I just
yeah.
can't. Like, because the gas and the tolls
Yeah, no.
and the only alternative would be to stay up there, which the hotel would cost too much, or trying
That's
to find an
expensive.
Airbnb, or
Right.
even like just and couch surfing isn't realistic because it would be 2 weeks of couch surfing because there's a rehearsal all this week and
Right.
then the performance all next week.
Right.
So uh
Technically 3 weeks because it's like starting very beginning of Tuesday into next Tuesday. So it's
right.
like that's
Yeah.
a lot.
So I just was like, I was like, I really want to, really, really want to, but it's not financially responsible,
Hmm.
or fiscally possible. So, like I said, Crystal and I haven't been able to see each other.
Yeah, it's been a
So
minute.
yeah. So this is like exciting for both of us, but now like y'all just also gave us like a date to like have that we're going to see each other again,
Oh, God,
and
I'm
go to
excited
something
about it.
live like this. So it's going to be dope. All
Hell
right,
yeah.
we'll stop talking about it. We'll start listening to it. Are you ready for "Okay as I Am" by the
Oh,
woman who will be performing the first concert you ever go to?
yes, I got
She's not.
napkins ready. I'm not. Listen, I'm not playing this. I know myself, and especially in the time that I'm in right now, this is about to hit home. Girl, okay, let's do
Yeah,
this.
and if it's Chinchilla, there's probably a moment where she's like, "Hold my fucking beer." Like, let me show you how I sing.
She's like,
Like,
ooh, ooh. You thought you
yeah.
felt it? You're about to feel it now.
Yes, that part. Yeah, you thought, "Oh, you were vibing with this song? Let me rip your soul from your body with my voice." That's what's about to happen. Here we
Hell
go.
yeah. Let's do
You
this.
ready? Let's do it.
Yeah.
Oh, I built it up too much.
Already it's starting off. Oh, okay.
Her and her hats, bro.
Sorry that I made a mess out of things. For laughing so hard that I'm flirting with friends. I'm sorry for over apologizing. It's all that I have. I guess it's my bad. Sorry for saying the things that I said. For taking up space in the conversation. I could feel you were losing your patience and everyone's laughing, but you had to undermine it. I was just excited. You made me hide it. I had to learn to love the prisoner you fucking hated. Left me rotting in the basement, Parted with myself so that we were both pointing fingers my way. So loaded, so jaded, two shouting, one naked, Turn my back on
Come
my
on.
values, Long as you were right, they were wrong. Left me and backed you, but everything that I believed in became yours. Oh Lord, help me understand. I'm okay as I am.
Yeah, girl.
Okay.
Yeah, girl. Like, oh, that's so sad. Hell yeah.
When I first saw those, this is true. I didn't say it on the channel at the time because sometimes I feel like not enough people get the reference. But when I first saw those dancers come in, like they're all covered up and they're doing the thing behind her that you just saw,
Mm-hmm.
I was like, yo, Cristal could have been one of those dancers and would have rocked this.
I can't stand you, bro. Oh boy. Uh-uh. Oh, bro. I'm like, honestly, like, she's playing with silence to add impact to what she's saying.
Yeah.
Going from like that soft, like, I thought this was almost going to be similar to 1 out of 5,
Mm-hmm.
because 1 out of 5 is a very much like ballad kind of
Mm-hmm.
song. Starts off that way, and then she's like, I'm gonna throw some hip hop in there, just a little bit,
Yep.
a little bit. But and it's to almost show the chaos of what she's talking about, having to be careful about what you're saying. You're watching your words, walking over glass, because it seems like her whole thing is like, I take up space. And I think a lot of people can relate to not knowing how to take up space in a way that makes them feel comfortable
Mm-hmm.
and less like, oh, I'm drifting into the background. And like, her being like, I'm okay as I am. Yeah, girl. Yes, you are. Period. Oh my God. Like, also, this is such a different, like, vibe from her. Like, I've never really seen her do choreography.
Mm.
And like, even just like the sensual moments where she's like moving to the side, kind of positioning herself, it's almost like, even through the motions, it's slow while still sharp. It shows her caution, like
Mm.
the caution of like, oh fuck, I don't know how to move forward with this person when I care about them so much, but I don't seem to know how they might feel about me.
That's so interesting too, because like the
Mm.
vibe I got from it, from at least from the beginning lyrics, was that it's like an abusive relationship she's in. Like,
Mm.
because the person's like, she said, starts out by saying, I'm sorry for laughing so hard I was flirting, which isn't a thing except to me, except in the mind of a possessive guy who's like, yeah, I saw you laughing at that guy's joke,
Mm.
and like you laugh so hard I know you're into him. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
that's kind of how I took that. And that it's her, like, she's apologizing for being herself, which is why she's saying I'm okay as I am, because she's getting over that abusive relationship. But that was my interpretation of it. I'm not saying that's correct. I'm saying, so it's interesting that you have like kind of like a double take on it. You know
Mm.
what I mean?
Yeah, I'm looking at the lyrics for the first verse and only the first verse, because that's what I've seen.
Mm-hmm.
It says, "Sorry, I made a mess out of things for laughing so hard that I'm flirting with friends," and that does
Right.
make sense, because it's like, maybe this person took her like laughing so hard, like, oh my god, they're flirting, and it's like, or they
That's
think
what. Yeah,
it's a
that's what I
really
mean.
funny joke.
Right. Right. Right.
And
Cause, but her using the word friends in there is like her trying to say, like, no, they're just my friends, but you don't see that because I laughed too hard or whatever it was. Like that.
right, I'm also seeing right after is, I'm sorry for over apologizing. um that's all that I have, and I guess it's my bad.
Right.
Like, minimizing her worth to basically just like nothing but something that spews apologies every time that she makes a mistake, which is like, that's tough. I
Yeah.
do think that that is leaning more so towards, I would even say, not necessarily an abusive relationship, but one that is just simply toxic, to people that don't like mesh with each other well.
Yeah. I
Because
definitely, I definitely meant more emotionally abusive, not physically
yeah,
abusive. I
no,
should
no,
have
no,
said that. Yeah.
understood completely. Because like, that is in and of itself, regardless of intent, it is abusive to be like accusing somebody so much
100.
due to your like, every time you're insecure, you know what I mean? That's not okay.
Right.
And like, I'm still reading, like, for taking up space in the conversation, which is like, dang girl, okay.
Like,
I could feel you losing your patience. And everyone's laughing, but you had to undermine it. I was just excited, and you made me hide it.
that's a top, bro.
Ooh.
That's emotionally abusive. Come on. Like,
Yeah, no.
I
Yeah.
think I think we need to let Chinchilla know that if she needs some relationship bouncers, we will raise our hands to help her with that. Because I don't know who these people are that are treating her this way. And like, listen, I'm happy that we get great music out of it, but come on now. Like,
Damn.
I'm sure she can write great music about happy things too, people. Like,
Yeah, because then the pre-chorus, which is the little rap part, kind of
yep,
a little more of the, well, not rap, she's still kind of singing, so it's like little fast part. um it said that she it says, I had to learn to love the prisoner you fucking hated, left me rotting in the basement, part of myself, so that we were both pointing fingers my way. So like almost saying like I had to convince myself that I'm the problem
right,
so that I can fix it and make you happy. God
right.
damn, girl, what the fuck? What are you doing? Like, I'm so sorry. Like, Jesus. Two shouting, one naked. Uh-huh. Turn my back on all my values. As long as you were right, they were wrong. Yeah, this sounds like someone. This is an abusive relationship. No, I take it back. I take it back. This is an abusive relationship. I take it back wholeheartedly. Because like the more I read it, I'm like, it almost sounds like it's going to turn like domestic at some point.
I think it's
You
like on the
know,
verge. Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Because this is like the classic signs of someone, you know, being minimized and dismissed,
right,
neglected. Every bit of an emotional reaction is placed, like the blame is placed on them, instead of obviously turning within yourself and regulating yourself as you are the adult. But you know,
right. Well, let's keep
it's
listening because
interesting.
we're only like about halfway in, so there's still much more for her to tell us.
Oh boy, let's see.
Uh, so let's see what we got here. Let's keep going.
Sorry that while you were sleeping in bed, I was laid next to you crying and texting my mom instead. I'm tired of breaking and calling it compromising.
Bro, bars.
Couldn't give more. Am I awful? I had to learn to love the prisoner you fucking hated. Left me rotting in the basement. Parted with myself so that we were both pointing fingers my way. So loaded, so jaded. Two shouting, one naked. Turn my back on all my values. Long as you were right, they were wrong. Left me and backed you, but everything that I believed in became yours. Oh Lord, help me understand. I'm okay as I am.
Come on, bro. Her voice.
I'm okay as I am.
Dang, bro.
Come on, right?
Jesus.
Like, come on.
Like, girl, geez, that got me tearing. Like, ay ay ay. What was I gonna say? God, I was looking at the dancers again,
Because you can
and
be one.
I will, girl, period. But I was gonna say like, she. I think the dancers are supposed to be the covers that she uses to shield herself.
Oh, nice. I dig that.
Because I'm looking at the costumes and they faceless. And at the end, they embrace her in a moment of vulnerability
Yeah.
when she's saying, like, help me understand that I'm okay as I am, you know? Like, that's.
Trying to see if I can find. Yeah, like what's really cool. Yeah,
I think
Crystal.
she's supposed to be the sheets.
They're wearing the same color as those sheets. Those are the sheets.
Bro.
And then the dancers come in. Wait here. I'll go from look at the sheets, right? And now same color. I think you might be right. And then to have the big like parachute sheet behind her, like she's under the covers the whole time. That's some cool shit, man.
Oh,
That's a good pull, Crystal. That's a good pull.
dude. Jeez, that is so fucking sad. Holy fuck.
But and then also like the part where she really like goes for dude, look at that still, dude. Come on. She's awesome. She's so fierce. I love it. But like in this moment here, like it could be like the pillow exploding and that's why there's all the feathers around and everything else. You know what
I
I
think that
mean?
could be that, like, the big fight, or even like the coming, lack of a better term, like coming to Jesus moment where you're like realizing, like, oh fuck, like I am in a bad place. And at this point, she's screaming, like,
Yeah.
help me understand. That's begging. Help me
Yeah. So
understand that I am just like as I am, I'm good. I don't have to change myself that much, you know?
right. And so I thought this is to your point, this is all the stuff that's happening in her brain, like, and how she's trying to handle it. And what was really sad for me, and I mentioned this the first time I saw this video in my reaction to it, what really struck me is because we're seeing all these shots of her, right? Like screaming, like her internal screaming inside this like pillow world or this feather world. And then we get to the last shot where she's like, this is now her back in the bed next to the partner, whatever. And she says, I'm okay as I am, is her last thing. And then I'll see if I can find it in the clip. But is it like right there? Hold on. Yeah. One feather falls. See the feather? So I feel like that was the moment she's giving us a clue that that thing that was happening in her head is now starting to bleed out into the real world. So she's going to get out of the situation. I took it as hopeful that the feather falling was like, oh, these worlds are going to now
Collide.
collide and
Hmm.
she's going to like get out of this situation. Maybe that's optimistic, but that's how I
Well,
took it.
yeah, I was gonna say, because I was like, I think in the same breath, it could also be turmoil, where it's like everything that's happening in my head is now happening in real life. That is seeping into, because if I'm understanding the song in its entirety, excuse me, Jesus, um, it seems like it starts off like kind of after an argument,
Okay.
right? Like after an argument, a big argument, but she is still reminiscing. She's still thinking about it. She's still thinking, like, where did I go wrong? Should have I brought this up? Have, like, what could I have done to make this different? But within that, there's the realization, like, I am consistently changing myself
Right.
to please you.
Yep.
And nothing I do seems to help you. I've minimized myself. The beginning, the first verse, where it's like, I laugh with my friends, you think I'm flirting. I'm
Yep.
excited and I have to dim my light because you'll get upset. You get
Yep.
overwhelmed by everybody easily, and now I have to cater to you. It's like, and then it's like, it's almost as if she's listing these things down. And then the help me understand that I'm okay as I am is just like a passing thought. But then as the song continues, it becomes a realization. And then at the end of the song, it doesn't just become realization, it becomes reality.
Yep.
So it's like, okay, in my head, I think this is someone, like you said, at the brink of doing two things, either trying to, oh girl, trying to either mend the relationship at at its entirety, because we all know sometimes people do find hope and try their best to make a relationship work, even with all signs are pointing to no, are
Right.
pointing to this is destructive. Or she's realizing, like, I am okay as I am and I don't need to do this. I don't
Yeah.
need to sit here. Um like, and in this, and then more specifically, I'm thinking about like that pillow scene with all the feathers. Like, that is, I think that anybody that's been in a long-term relationship where things get rough and you're like reminiscing about something and you're sitting in your room crying or just silent or just like really in deep thought in your head, um it feels like you're screaming, it feels like you want to break shit, you want to punch walls, you want to throw things around,
Yeah.
but then you look at the outside and you're just still sitting in that bed, like staring off into the distance. So I genuinely think like it was a cry for help. Like, dude, I can't accept me for who I am, but help me understand that. Help me
Yeah.
that I don't need to do all this shit to like please you or whatever. Um
I really hope it's the version where she's getting out of it, because like what that when the second verse starts and she's talking about uh you know, you're sleeping in bed and I'm on the, I'm on the phone texting my mom instead. Like,
mhm,
that sounds to me like someone, like, this is a person who, the person she's in a relationship with is a person who like takes an emotional dump on her and says all this stuff, then they got it out of their system and feel like they're over it. So they're able to sleep, but she's not able to sleep and she's still tormented by all of this. And so that's why she's like texting her mom and over analyzing everything. And like, those are, having been in those relationships, they're the worst ones to be in.
yeah,
So
agreed.
I very much hope that, in this story world that she's created with the song, A, I hope it's not her reality, and B, I hope that even the fictionalized version of herself is getting out of that relationship.
Girl, you telling me? Because I'm also reading the next line, which is, I'm tired of breaking and calling it compromising.
That's the one where she said that, and I went, bars. That is bars,
I couldn't give more. Am I awful? Oh my God.
bro.
Like, dude, no, when she said that, I literally locked in for a second because I was like, babe, are you okay? Like, Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Like, at that point, that to me was the point where like it really started to click, where I was like, ooh, this is not, that's not a good look, babe. I hope, sincerely, I hope that these songs are a way of her coping and releasing old traumas, and that they're
Right.
old traumas.
And not current traumas.
Yeah, like I
Yeah.
pray that that's the case, because girl, that is a different, that's a different beast, where it's like when most of the abuse is emotional, most of the abuse is mental, where it's like, it's, I'm not going to say easy, because I think even in physical, like in domestic abuse relationships, some people
Hmm,
don't see it until it's too late, right?
for sure.
Especially if the person knows how to hide it, and they're really convinced that they're the problem.
Right.
However, like, there is a certain, what I feel like, invisibility that happens when you are dealing with emotional and mental stuff. And that I feel like goes not even just in relationships where things are abusive, familiar, mental health crises. And we hear it all the time where like somebody could be going through a mental health crisis and someone goes like, oh, but how do we know that it's real and they're not faking it? And it's like, yeah, because you can't physically see it.
Right.
There's not, like, my head is not physically splitting, you don't see that, but like my behavior is definitely showing something completely different from what my physical is showing you.
Right.
So I do think that a lot, like, the video to me gave the same feeling as like when someone goes out of their way to like take space, isolate, or like when Oh, you know what? The best way of me describing it, I feel like everybody deals with this, is like when something big happens in your life and you're in such deep thought and all you can hear is that high pitched ring that just does not fucking go away, that you're just sitting there and you're like, and you're thinking to yourself, what happened to me? What's going on?
Yep.
How did we get here? Like that's the vibe that I got, where it was like, ooh, like something really big just hit me and I don't know how to feel in this moment.
Yeah. The thing I hate about those moments when they happen is that you're cognizant in the moment, like in your head, you're like, you know how strong you are.
Mm-hmm.
Like you can feel like your own strength inside your body, but somehow you can't use it to get
Right. You
out
can't
of
bring
what.
yourself.
Yeah, like it's like you're like diminished somehow to the point that you can't help yourself, and that makes it feel hopeless.
Yeah. Yeah. Cause that, honestly speaking, that's the best word to use it, is that not that the video was hopeless, but it's like the feeling you got
Yeah,
is the
yeah, yeah.
same hopelessness when you're in a situation that feels like I can't run from this. I can't
Right.
solve it. It's completely out of my hands. And God, like honestly, like feeling trapped, you know?
Yeah.
And God, that
That,
fucking
that
sucks.
this whole video is like her trapped in this situation. Like that's basically what. So two questions for you, two very quick questions. The first
Yeah.
is, though overall, did you like the song?
Fuck yeah. I was literally thinking upon the song starting, like in my head, I was like, make a mental note to add this shit to your phone, because knowing my ass, I'm gonna forget. And like, dude, there are songs nowadays that I feel like are just meant to play in the background, help you feel engaged,
Mm-hmm.
entertained, something to numb whatever you're dealing with. This song is like for a specific kind of person,
Right.
like people who have gone through some shit, relationship, familiar. Because also, I would like to say that you don't have to have been in a romantic relationship to understand that. That can be a friendship,
Sure, sure.
you
Dude,
know. That can be,
that could be an employer employee
yeah,
relationship.
like a family member. Like that can
Sure.
be anything in that moment, you know. And it's God, that shit, dude. Like literally at the end, I was like, "Ooh, we trying to hold back these tears, but it's not happening.
All
It's not happening right now."
right, so my second very quick question before we end this is, do you hope you get to hear that live during the concert?
Oh, girl, but thing is, if I do hear it live, I'm gonna be not okay. Like, I'm gonna be like, "Oh my god, Chinchilla!" Like, bro, like,
Which is there a song of hers like, and I think I've only shown you like 4 or 5 of her songs. Is like of the songs you've heard though, cuz like I know you really liked Fingers, but is like 1 out of 5 or whatever she calls it, 1-5 or whatever, is that like your most hopeful that you would want to hear her sing live?
for
Or do you
sure.
or do you think that's too much, like it's going to turn us both into puddles?
We might. Oh, I think two things can exist at once. Like, I want to hear that so badly, but like 100%, like I'm gonna be sitting there. You gonna see me hit like this motion right here and tears. That's it. There is no Crystal. You okay? Don't talk to me right now.
I'll
I'm in the
talk to
mood.
you, Crystal. I am as you are well aware, but some of the people who watch the channel are not. I am a 6'4", 300-pound man who will be crying like a baby if I hear her sing that song live.
Ah,
1 out of
like,
5 hits me, bro. I don't
oh,
know. It hits me.
dude,
It
like,
just gets me. And if I hear her do that in my presence, if I'm in the same room,
cut it. Cut it. Very much that
oh
one video with the meme of the guy looking into the camera. He's teared up and he's like, mm-mm,
yeah,
mm-mm. Oh God, what was I gonna say? I was gonna say that like if there's anything about like Chinchilla, I feel like she really knows how to make a room feel just as heavy as she did in the
oh hell
moment.
yeah, god damn it, you're
And
so right.
fuck.
We're
Like,
fucked. We are
dude, like
fucked.
I'm not ready for that, but I'm so ready for that. And at the same time, it's like, you know what? We ball like we crying, she crying, and like and I remember like when we first saw 1 out of 5, you were like, dude, you should add this to your songbook, and it's there. My issue is that I can't sing that without crying. Like, that song is emotional as fuck. The second you hear me on the say I, nope, I'm cracking and tears are falling.
But imagine the tips. Imagine the tips.
Dude.
If you have a full emotional breakdown while singing a song in front of people, like at the bar where you can sing like that, like, come on. Dude. The tips. I'm just saying.
It would be great, but fuck, my emotional state wouldn't be like. My God.
You can tell what world I'm living in these days because I ain't thinking about emotions. I'm thinking about
you're not.
Money, baby.
You're like, you need money? Yeah, throw your emotions into the gulag. It's fine.
You need money and it's going to cost you some tears? Start crying.
You better start. Them tear ducts, you better be hydrated.
Yep, you better be
hydrated.
Baby. I do hope she plays this one too, because I would love to hear this one in person. Especially, I wonder if she's going to come with like backup singers or something like that, because you need it for that like choral part.
I think
she kind of needs that for 1 out of 5 too, if you remember. She's got the harmonies in that. So
I wonder if she's gonna have like dancers there. That's gonna be fun.
Bro, we have to stop speculating, but it's too hard to stop speculating.
I know, I'm excited.
All right, guys, we are pumped for this concert. We are pumped. I'm gonna make sure we have Cristal on again before then, obviously. Not just to listen to some more Chinchilla stuff, but we got to catch her up on some Ren stuff. I was telling her that he did Impatient with Chris Webby, and that there's like so many songs. There's so many songs for her to listen to. There's songs I haven't even reacted to yet from him releasing the lyric videos for. So we got to do that. There's more Chinchilla that I want to show her. And I also, guys, I really want to show her that thing from Storm that I bet you she hasn't seen. Or that thing called Storm that I bet you she hasn't seen, because I think she'll really dig the performance aspect of it, and I think it'll be good to get her opinion on that. So stay tuned for that. I think I'm going to show that to her. Cristal, thank you for joining me today. You know I appreciate it. Thank you for breaking down Chinchilla's whole vibe for this video, and thank you for being my guest, my friendly companion to go check out Chinchilla live. I think we're going to have a great time. It's going to be a blast. I'm glad it's your first concert. I think it's going to be amazing. My first concert was Tom Petty. So that was very long time ago.
Shit.
Yeah. Crazily enough, my first concert was Tom Petty, and I was at his second to last concert. He performed at the Hollywood Bowl in LA on Friday night. I was there. He performed again on Saturday night, and Sunday he died. So I like,
whoa.
Yeah. It was
that's
like
morbid.
I was like, that's crazy. How did that? Yeah.
Jesus. Yeah. What a way.
So, anyway, on that lovely note, thank you, Cristal, again for joining me. Thank you to all of you. If you made it this far, I appreciate you. So much more coming to the channel. And thank you guys again so much. My earlier message, I really mean it. Like, I said it, so I'm not going to say it again, but much love. Please, if you're having a bad week, turn it around with me. We can do it together. And Cristal wants you to turn it around too. Trust me. Do not wait for life to be easy to be happy.